It's Jenny, welcome back to my channel. We're back with another DIY. Today we're going to make some macrame wall decor. You know that I'm revamping up this room and I really want it to have like this boho aesthetic to it. I'm still working on it, trust me. Yeah, it just needs some work, okay? But it is going to be done sooner or later. What we're gonna need are macrame cord. I used this same roll for so many DIYs already and I still have a lot left. So if you want to purchase it, get it off of Amazon. It's definitely worth it. And then you're gonna need a wooden dowel. I got this long one, I think it was like 2 feet or something like that. And I cut it up into small pieces. Scissors to cut your cord. I cut 10 of them into the length of about 4 feet because I tried it earlier and it didn't turn out too cute because it was too short. So I thought it was still kind of cute, so I tried to revamp it and, you know, I didn't want to waste it. So I end up still using it and that's what you see in the beginning. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is probably a really weird angle and everything, but we're just gonna work with it, okay? It's quite ugly on the wall. It's fine. We're gonna remove it afterwards. Okay, that's my shadow. Oh well, whatever. You're gonna take your cord, make sure your ends match up. And then you're going to take the loop, like so. You're going to put that over your wooden dowel and then pull these strings in. You're going to do that with all your cords. Connected to the wooden dowel, you're going to take the first 4 and you're going to make a square knot. Go ahead and continue doing it to the rest of the cords. I have 10 in total, so that would make me 5 square knots. The next step is to take 2 right strands from the first square knot and the 2 left strands from the second square knot and combine the 2 by making a knot. I know it's confusing, but just watch and you'll see. Did I mention that we're going to make a lot of square knots in this DIY? Yeah, get ready for it. See how this one is windowing the first 2 on the first level? Yeah, that's what you're going to do for the rest of this section. Go ahead and finish up the last square knot on this row and then you're going to move on to the third one. So what are you doing next? Yep, you're right. You're going to make another square knot that connects the 2 on top on the second row and making a square knot on the third row. It's going to look something like this. You see how they're all windowing each other? Yeah, that's exactly what you want it to look like. Don't worry if you're messing up because I messed up so many times. I got a lot of practice though because I did this with my other DIYs. Can you guess what you're gonna do next? Yep, you got it. You're gonna make more square knots, but this time you're gonna leave a little bit of a gap on the top and you're gonna make 3 square knots in a row. Anybody else? Just me? I love macrames, but they're very time consuming and tedious to do, but it's definitely worth it in the end. By the way, are you guys loving all these DIY content? If you do, leave me a comment down below. I would definitely love to hear your thoughts. Now that you completed the 3 square knots, you're going to take the 2 middle strands. You see that little gap that you left in the top? You're going to take those 2 strands, make it into a loop, and then tuck it in. Then pull out the 2 strands. It should look something like a little ball, like a little berry, because it is called a berry knot, from my understanding, I think, yeah. Okay, now that you got your little berry, you're gonna secure it by making another square knot. Yay! I know what you're thinking. Are we gonna do it to the rest of them? Yes, we are, so go ahead and continue doing so. You guys are probably tired of me saying the same thing over and over again. I sound like a broken record, but yes, you're gonna make more square knots. Do the same thing that you've been doing on the first 3 rows. You're gonna make square knots and you're gonna make sure that they're windowing each other. So it should look something like a little triangle. So I left the 4 strands in the middle alone, and then I grabbed 2 on both sides and I created a square knot, which made like a different layer in this macrame. I did the same thing on the other 2 sides as well. So I created another square knot, of course, and connected the 2. You see how it's creating another layer on top of the other ones? That's exactly what you want it to look like. We're almost done, I promise. So to finish this off, I added 3 more square knots because you know we didn't get enough of it throughout this whole DIY. I'm just kidding, I promise, I'm totally kidding. To finish everything off, I just snipped up the ends. I kind of messed up on the right hand side, but it's cool. You won't see it, I promise. Oh my god, you can totally tell. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so what do you think? I think it's actually really cute. It's like a mini macrame wall decor. I actually brushed out the bottoms of this to add a little bit more texture. It looks like a fringe. I hope that you guys liked the video. If you do, please thumbs up the video and hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't done so already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!